Yeah. Before it gets dark. There's a stack of envelopes sitting on the kitchen mat, a summary of numbers telling me just where I'm at. I sit in 5 o'clock traffic while the dashboard clock turns red, and try to find the frequency to quiet down my head. But my mind slips through the cracks of this crowded concrete street, back to the cracked vinyl of a '98 Civic seat. The smell of old upholstery and sunscreen on my skin. Before we ever knew the rules of the games that we were in, we'd run until our socks were gray. No phone inside our palms, just a steady trusting rhythm of our breathing, keeping calm. And we didn't check the weather, we didn't check the time, we didn't know the hill we built was a mountain we'd have to climb. We were just running, oh, we were just running. Take me back to the porch swing, back to the grass, before the year started moving like shattered looking glass. When the only thing we feared was a scraped up knee, and the world was as wide as the yard used to be. Yeah, I trade all these keys and the weight of this dawn, just to stand in the driveway before the streetlights came on. Oh, before the streetlights came on. Now I'm scrolling through a gallery of faces I used to know. Everyone's moving houses, watching their bank accounts grow. We talk about the interest rates, the places where we ache, and how much coffee it takes just to stay away. But tonight I found a t-shirt in the bottom of the drawer, faded blue and frayed right where it hit the bedroom floor. It smells like basement carpets and that old dial-up chime, a digital ghost from a completely different time. We'd sit up until midnight talking about absolutely nothing at all, tracing our growing shadows on a wood-paneled wall. And we didn't count the cost, yeah, we didn't fear the fall. We didn't think the before era would be the hardest to recall. Ooh, we were just running. Take me back to the porch swing, back to the grass, before the year started moving like shattered looking glass. When the only thing we feared was a scraped up knee, and the world was as wide as the yard used to be. Yeah, I trade all these keys and the weight of this dawn, just to stand in the driveway before the streetlights came on. It's a bittersweet ache, it's a phantom limb, looking at the past through a glass that's gone dim. You can't buy a ticket to the place you grew up, you can't pour yesterday back into your cup. I just wanna feel safe, even just for an hour, protected by the shadow of the backyard water tower. Before the losses piled up, before the world got cold, before we had to learn the art of doing what we're told. So take me back to the porch swing, back to the grass, before the year started moving just a little too fast. When the only thing we feared was a scraped up knee, and the world was as wide as it'll ever be. Yeah, I trade all these keys and the weight of this dawn, just to stand in the driveway before the streetlights came on. Oh, before the streetlights came on. The screen door slamming shut, a voice calling out from the kitchen, telling us it's time to come in. Just one more minute, let me stay for one more minute before it gets dark.